Well, good evening. Tuesday evening. Had a good day today with my friend Chance. He worked on a McCullough here with me, and I worked on some other saws. But yeah, tonight, wow, I'm surrounded by yellow, cool old saws. This is a 797. Chance put a carburetor on it for me today, and we're gonna we modified the bar to go onto it, an old hard nose McCullough bar. It was off a D44, I think, and a new 404 chain on. So we're gonna go try this one out tomorrow. Got another 125 sitting there. One of buckets that I'm using for parts for something I'm doing for him. Here's another beautiful Super Pro 125C. This thing's the chrome cylinder model, one of the later ones, and the motor's in perfect shape. Chance said he's got it all cleaned up. It had a rotten tank on the bottom. He sealed it all up and got it running quite fine. It's got the fixed jet type high-speed jet on here, which he prefers because then guys don't lean them out and wreck them. These saws only run around 9,500 RPM. They're not high revving saws like these newer Huskies here and new Stihls, right? You know, they're 13, 14,000 RPM. The rods will blow out them all the time. So this one's really cool. It's for Kevin Tuddy. And yeah, he's lucky to have it. We found a bunch of parts for it. And tonight, I get home from running around a little bit, dropping some saws off and whatnot at Walker's this afternoon. I come home and there's a parcel on the front steps. Chris Burns, thanks very much. He's a fella I know from Port Clements. This is Queen Charlotte Islands up above Vancouver Island here on the BC coast. Lots of logging there years ago. I used to deal with a few companies there that ran a lot of saws up there. There was a couple big logging camps up there years ago. So he sent me a gift. He sent me a couple things now, and I really appreciate it. He had a few old 066s, and he made 2 out of 3 into 1 or something. He gave me a note here. I was given 3, made 2 into 1. This one, I thought I would pass it on to you. Will start, but runs lean, then dies. Enjoy. Thanks for all your help over the years. Right on, buddy. I really appreciate that. If you need any more help, I'll definitely help you out with anything you need. Well, not anything, but, you know, in perspective. So, anyways, here's this 066. I took it out of the box. It's got the old red light, old lens piece here, but it doesn't have any of the red light wiring with the little bulb and stuff. Maybe I can find that stuff. So it's got the old red lever, and he says that it runs lean and dies. So he said it did run, but I go to pull it over and it wouldn't pull over. And it's funny because as I'm looking at this, when I took the air box off, I noticed under here, one of the hoses is kind of rotten. That could be a problem with it, the pulse hose. And it doesn't pull over. So I'm thinking, I wonder if he just quickly threw this back together. It's funny, I just thought about it because I've seen this happen many times. This screw here, just a second ago, I loosened it off just because I remember this happening to me a couple of times, okay? And we remember things when you worked on thousands of saws. Look at it. Now it pulls over. It's got great compression. We'll get her going, buddy. We'll get her going. I'm going to keep this one. I like these old 066s. I haven't had one for years. So, yeah, we'll tune her up. Get her happening. Totally appreciate it. But, yeah, funny with that bolt, eh? An old logger friend of mine from Sabellish years ago, he used to run the 2100s. He was a bucker on a grapple yarder or a line loader. I think it was. Yeah, line loader. So he, which was right beside the grapple yarder, basically, right? Or the tower, actually, at that time. So old Vince, he would, on weekends, and if he didn't want anyone to use his saw or whatever, he'd take the screw out of the bottom corner of the muffler and put a longer one in, so it would do the same thing as this thing. So that screw on here, being too long, goes down and it stops the flywheel from turning. I forgot to say that a second ago. So Vince used to do that on the 2100, and he'd come into the shop at the end of the weekend. He goes, when he gets back from holiday or something, Donny, You got my saw? I go, yeah, I changed the screw back, buddy. It's ready to go for you again. No one touched it. And he's like, oh, thanks very much. Yeah, funny old story. Anyways, nice to get nice gifts. Thank you very much. And yeah, if you need anything else, I will help you out for sure, Chris. So, yep, tomorrow we'll go around a couple McCulloughs. And I'll get on to doing some more new saws. I got some new 390. I'm going to do about a few 390s tomorrow. I'm going to strip them down and get them ready to be ported and whatnot. So, anyways, keep your saw into it, stick in the ass, rubbing road. Your old McCullough's going. Me and my old McCullough. Buzz Martin. There's a guy, man. I get the old CD or record of Buzz Martin. He had all the chainsaw songs and stuff. And there's a few other guys that sang some songs like that, chainsaw songs about McCullough. Anyways, have a good night. Catch you all later.